Hey guys, welcome back to another live game commentary. Today I want to give you a beginner's guide to playing Shaco. Essentially, if you want to play Shaco, you want to pick up Shaco, but you don't really know how he works, this is going to be the video for you, okay? Absolutely. Now this is, I am not going to be the best Shaco player you can see on YouTube, 100% no. If you watch this, will you be a master at Shaco? No. But I'm going to teach you guys how to play Shaco if you just want to pick him up and teach you some basics and really give you an entry into Shaco. And then there are things that you can do if you want to change, you want to experiment with, which I'll touch upon a little bit in the video as well. But we'll just keep it simple, keep it clean for this one and all that lovely business. So you don't have to overthink too much because Shaco is a very complicated champion. So we'll try and keep it as simple as possible. First things first, guys, you want to start your bot side, stack boxes on the bot side buff. Get a bit of a leash if you can, just a few auto attacks, but there's not really too much they can do to help you because, you know, your boxes are going to kill them really easily. You want to put 3 boxes down starting at 30 seconds and then chuck another one down as the camp spawns. Now, it's fortunate that I'm on the blue side here because getting this blue side, I can take the blue buff and then move over to the Gromp, which is another single target camp, which is really good for Shaco because he's got good single target clears until he gets his tier map, which we'll be getting a bit later on. Speaking of your starting items, guys, machete into refillable potion is the simple, basic, easy peasy lemon squeezy Shaco build. Now, well, Shaco starting items. Once you get a bit more used to Shaco, I'd recommend starting perhaps with a rejuvenation bead. And getting, because that builds into tier mat, makes your tier mat cheaper to get early on into the game, but it's a bit harder because it means that you don't have the extra regen when you're clearing the jungle. So when you're first learning Shaco, it's a bit tricky because maybe, you know, if you've got that rejuve bead, you might be like, oh, I'm actually taking loads of damage clearing, I don't know what I'm doing, that kind of thing. And you know, we're keeping it easy, we're keeping it simple. Like I say, move on, upgrade to that rejuve bead as you get a bit better at Shaco. Notice as well, guys, how I'm always running behind the jungle camps. That's to get my passive, the backstab off, which increases my damage. It's important to do on enemy players as well, obviously, but very important when you want to keep your clears competitive. Now I'm level 3, guys. I'm going to look for a cheeky little gank in this mid lane here. Is it warded? Looks like Vel'Koz might know. Either way, something you need to be aware of as Shaco is early on at your deceive has a extremely short duration, like ridiculously short. Like, you'll be stealth for like a second, if that. It is 1.5 seconds. So you know, you can't be too creative with your early ganks. Now let's talk about your runes, guys, because obviously those are important too. There's a lot of different things you can do, but this is what I would recommend personally for your primary page at least. Your secondary, you can change things around a lot. For example, the precision tree is good as well. This is what I've gone for here. Now, something I will say as a small disclaimer for this video, if you disagree, because there are definitely, like I said, Shaco is complicated, there's definitely different things you can do. Everything that I'm going to be showing you in this video, a Diamond 1 Shaco player on the Korean servers does this as well. I'm not copying what he does. What I'm trying to say is that this is not just, I'm not giving you bad advice, right? This video is going to give you decent Shaco advice you don't have to worry about. You know, if you stuck to everything in this video, as far as builds and stuff goes, it wouldn't really be a big deal. It wouldn't hold you back. Shaco Pantheon's going for a peak gank on that top side. Crazy champion. Pantheon is a strong early game ganker. Shaco, on the other hand, actually is not. He used to be before his rework, but now that he's had his rework, which is years old at this point, but at this point, he's actually not really an early game champion. He's much more of a late game champion. I had to use my ignite there because he had the block up on me. I was out of mana and Garen was coming in. All good though. I get double buffs for that, and yeah, that's good. So this is the perfect spot for me for my beginning recall because I have enough gold for my tier map, which is great. This is ideal because now my clears are not just single target; they're also AOE, which is really good. I did get that first blood, which makes it helpful, or that 450 gold, which makes it helpful. But even if I hadn't got that gold, as you saw, I recalled in exactly 400. I had 450 gold after my Tiamat, which you can say is lucky because I got both crabs. But you know, again, this is why maybe you want to start with a rejuve bead because then you wouldn't have to get both crabs and all that stuff. But we're going to be building into a warrior enchant now with Red Smite. Red Smite warrior is next on the bill with tier 2 boots being Berserker Greaves. Now, this is probably going to be the biggest thing where people are going to be raising their eyebrows like, is this really what you want to do on Shaco? Yes. Well, for this video, yes, this is what I'm going to be doing. Because it's the bog standard, easy, simple, all that lovely business. Oh, crap. You can't go wrong with this, really. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unfortunate. Not like this. Like this. Okay. Shouldn't have kept going in there, honestly. That was a bit too greedy, a bit too aggressive. Big downside of Shaco, guys. Once you go in, you can't go out until you reach level 6 and you have your ultimate to dip a little bit like that. So, like I mentioned, we're going to go for the warrior enchant here. Again, as you get more confident with Shaco, you might want to change these things around. Quite common. Popular builds are lethality at this point, so legit just sitting on machete and going rushing Dustblade. Triforce is pretty popular as well, but for here, just go Red Smite Warrior into Red Smite Warrior. Yeah, it's simple, but it works. I would love to get in on this, but I don't really have the capacity to do so with my Deceive. Oh, actually, he doesn't know I'm here. I think Pantheon might be on my... Ooh, can I get him? Oh, that was so close. That was cheeky. That was cheeky. Bless him. Oh, you fancy this? I actually do fancy this. I'm gonna die, but I think we... Oh, I'm not dead. Wow. Let's go. Whew. Okay, well, I'm really low, so let's just... You know what? I don't think I need to recall. I've got 2 stacks of smite. Let's keep this going. Now, I have this Tiamat. Look how good my clears are with Tiamat now. This splash damage is really blooming useful. Maybe I should have taken the blue buff first, actually. Because now I'm actually really which doesn't help. Also for skill order, guys, I'm maxing my Q. Again, this is another kind of... this is an easy choice, an easy option for Shaco. As in, it makes playing him easier. But you can max your E if you want to instead. You can get kind of like a mix. A lot of people... personally, what I like to do is to get 3 points in Q and then max my E. But like I say, Q max it basically is just used for increasing the duration of your stealth. Whereas E max is just pure raw damage. And yeah, what I'm doing here is what this Diamond 1 guy in Korea does as well. So it's not objectively bad to be doing this, so don't worry. Alright. We've done a few things this game. The early game is not Shaco's strength, like I've mentioned before. What is Garen doing? Being a bit silly here. So if you just want to farm through the early game, it's really not a big deal. You want to do a few things like I have done, but you don't have to go crazy. You're really good as the game goes on. You become like an absolutely deadly assassin. So if you want to just chill out a bit at this stage of the game, it's really fine to do so. Oh, did he go in? Fizz is fighting, but he's not using his ult, which is a bit weird. So here we go. Because I have 4 points in my Q, my stealth lasts longer. Is Fizz going for my crab? Oh, he's going bot. Alright. He's being the jungler here. That was actually really bad timing. Velcro's just picked up the blue buff as I deceived in on him. Which meant would have killed him, but he just ran away to get the blue buff. Awkward timing there. You always want to play with your deceive, being quite creative with your gang paths. You don't want to just run into lanes, because if you do that, there's a good chance. Oh, I'm trolling. I'm hard trolling. What the hell? Pantheon, I hate you. Okay. You want to be creative with your gank pass so you don't walk into wards. That is the second time that I've deceived in onto Vel'Koz and Pantheon's come out of nowhere and kicked me in the ass. However, this is probably going to be me dead anyway, honestly. Why? Because what I did there with my clone is fine. That's actually a really good way to engage with your deceive, is you engage, and while you're in stealth, you press R, because then you split in two and your clone comes out first. So people often think, holy crap, it's Shaco, he's just come out of nowhere, blah, 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 but actually, it's not really you. And then you come out of stealth like a few seconds later. Now this is a lot better to do if you pop your ulti early when you stealth, so that then you have more time to move. The stealth has longer duration on it while your clone's out, and it gives you more time to reposition, which is not what I did there. And it also doesn't work if the enemies can just turn in on you, because your stealth is a really good dodge mechanic as well. Pantheon's top side. Oh god. There we go. Good stuff. So this is another more creative gank path. Really didn't matter in that instance, honestly, but still jumping over the wall, you know, jumping over here, it's not going to be awarded there. I would like to go for this, but I really want to go for Dragon, honestly. I think Inferno is really important. I don't think we can take this with the ward in that, unless they really don't care about it. Which it actually seems like they don't. So let's just put my clone here. Standing behind it for the... Woo! Holy crap! I'm actually trolling this game, guys. We got it though, that's fine. Ooh, he's going to go for this crab, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's not. Pantheon, mate, what you doing? Look at my CS, 80 CS. It's pretty high for 13 minutes compared to Pantheon's 53. And we're not behind in this early game either. He actually has all their kills, so it's fine. You know, this is good for us. This is fine. I'm happy with this. Let's wait for this blue to come up here, and I'll put it go back again. Here we go. Alright, Fizz is going a bit early here. Oh, but Ezra's shifted forward. Oh, well, I'm getting nothing done here, am I? I was not used there, was I? That's okay, but I will be useful here, because we're going to get this tower. Let's push this in. Oh, if he was paying attention, he would have seen me there. Do you think he has flash? Ooh. That was nice. So I have a box positioned here so that he can't... if he runs into me, he's gonna hit the box. And that was not great. Anyway, War Enchant complete. Second item here is going to be our Berserker Greaves. Moby Boots are a great choice on Shaco as well. Honestly, I love both Berserkers and Mobies. The benefit of Berserkers, obviously, is you attack faster, so you have more DPS in your... just when you're clearing, specifically when you're clearing. But Moby Boots is really, really good on Shaco for your ganks. what's really great about Mobies is it basically extends the duration of your stealth because you travel further in stealth. If that makes sense. Like your stealth, if you want to cover, say like 100 meters, you can either move at 100 meters per second and get there in 1 second, or move at 50 meters per second and get there in 2 seconds. Right? So if your stealth lasts 2 seconds, then that's fine. If your stealth only lasts 1 second, it's not fine. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of chatting shit, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. Basically, the faster you move, the further distance you'll travel in your stealth, which essentially acts like it's getting a... like your stealth lasts longer. I don't know, I'm kind of chatting shit. I see Kao's hard going in top lane. This is fine. Let's, Velcro's is probably going to be here. No? Okay. I was hoping he would show up there. Then again, maybe I should respect him a bit, because he's actually kind of scary. Both times I've died, it's been to him just turning on me and killing me. I mean, I guess Pantheon's been there as well, but still, you know. Just in general, he's kind of a scary geezer. Alright, here we go. Working on that tower, boys. Please don't double bomb me. Appreciate that. Just mate, you're pretty deep there, buddy. So I'm going to try this again here. So that's it. That's what you want. So because my clone comes out first, he blew his whole combo on my clone. So then I'm good to just do what I want to do there. Oh, I'm trolling. Where's the fear? Come on. My box sucks. I was waiting for that fear for so bloody long. At least I killed him, I guess. Okay. Next time, guys, we're going to go for lethality. Dustblade specifically. Now, we don't really need our potion anymore. We could keep it if we wanted to, but I actually value the extra damage at this point, so that's what we're going to go for. Now, what's important here as well, guys, is we start playing the map a bit more. Lane phase is kind of over. People started moving out of lanes a little bit more. What we want to do, specifically what we want to do, what's on our mind are the Rift Herald and the towers. Now, bot tower is quite important to take because else my AD carry is just going to be stuck in this bot lane, which he doesn't really want to do. We kind of want to move her out of that bot lane. And mid tower as well. I mean, they're both very important towers for us to take for different reasons. Alright, I'm going to do what I did to Vel'Koz to Garen here if he falls for it. And I honestly think he will fall for it. There we go. He's falling for it. And he fell for it. He ignited my clone. He turned on my clone. They always fall for it. But you see how it's important that you have enough space in your deceive so that you don't instantly come out of stealth as well. So that it gives time for the enemies to think that that's the real you, you know? That's important. Because I didn't do that the first time and I died to Vel'Koz, and the second 2 times, it made it a lot better for us. Alright. Now, I definitely don't want to lose this dragon here. Infernal is quite an important dragon to take, and the enemy jungler is actually dead. Wait, what? Why did I come out of stealth? Woo! Mate, if Vel'Koz had killed me there, I'd have tilted so hard. I think I right-clicked Vel'Koz or something like that without actually attacking him. Which is, I don't know how I did that, honestly, but yeah. If I got an auto off there, that would have been cheeky. I'm dead. Could use my ult, but I think, well, I was going to die anyway. 600 gold, god damn! Well, we did get to kill 2 people on the backside of that, I guess, so that's fine. I basically killed Ez and then distracted 2 other people to me. I mean, that is as far as my role in the fight goes, that's fine. I don't really need to do more than that, honestly. Nice, fellas. Nicely done, boys. After Dustblade, you're actually going to get some more lethality here. So we're going to go Dustblade Yumus. Different items you can try out, guys. But in general, the lethality build Shaco is a really simple Shaco to play. There's not too much to it. You just do a crazy amount of damage. So, pretty good stuff, really. Penny's going to ult that. And now we're going to lose Infernal. And I am way further away than I thought I was. That was an interesting play, to say the least. But hey, look, that was dumb. Honestly, I'll just say it, that was dumb. But it happens. And more importantly, what did I do to stop that from happening? Nothing. I did zero communication there to Kale to tell her to not do that. That doesn't mean it's my fault. But at the end of the day, in League of Legends, it's a team game. And if you can think about ways that you can, you know, stop those kind of things from happening, then that's good. See, he's running from me this time because he knows. But Fizz is also here, so I just need to slow him. There we go. I should say, by the way, Yumu's at this point in the game is, I would say, like, get it maybe 75%. You really want to get this double penetration here. Yeah, I could have phrased that a bit better. But this is when your item build does start getting a bit more situational. Even though I'm trying to give you like the simplest kind of build for this, things are still going to get a bit all shitty now. I thought he'd be topside, honestly, not going to lie. Yeah, I feel a bit bad for Fizz there, but I think we had to do it that way. Anyway, this brings us to another strength of Shaco, which is your split pushing. Your ability to sit in a side lane and just kill people, basically. This is how you want to play Shaco. Well, this is one way to play Shaco. And this is a good way to play when your team's not doing too well. You just sit in a side lane like this and you just push, 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 push. You push really fast with this Tiamat. You're good at killing towers because you're an AD champion and you're strong in the 1v1. So depending on who they send down for you, you can just kill them. So I've got over half, 2/3 I'd say of that health, that turret there. And now I'm going to sit in this bush. And I'm going to prep a little cheeky bait in case someone comes this way. Nope, they're going to run through that mid lane, which is fine. This is not fine though. But you can cover your tracks with the boxes and everything's okay. Good stuff. And my ultimate is up. So did he just Protobell poke that guy? Oh, that's brilliant. Sitting on a lot of gold though. Maybe I actually should just go back and spend it. Can I get my Yumus now? I can. I'm going to get the Krugs though, because Krugs are worth a lot of gold. Look how much gold I get from this. 2.6, right? I'm on 2.6k. Also, you get a decent amount of regen from killing jungle camps when you have Warrior Enchant, which is nice. I get almost 200 gold for killing that camp. It's really decent. Okay, Velcros is running up here. Kind of preemptively deceived out in case he was running down the lane. Would have caught him by surprise. He's pretty tanky. I don't know whether I want to fight him here, and I have a lot of gold, so I'm actually just going to recall. Play it safe. Going to get some control wards as well, so I can set up some vision for my split push. Really important that you can do that. And then we can kind of play this game where we push bot, and then if we want to group with my team, we can do that. But we don't have to. You know, like we can rotate to group with my team. But then they'll always have to send someone down for me. And what's great about this game specifically, or doing that in this game specifically, is that the enemy team is not strong. And no one is strong enough to 1v1 me. But I also need to communicate with my team that this is what I want them to do, so. But I want to make sure that my team doesn't just die randomly, so I'm just going to communicate that one there. We should... I don't want them to come bot with me though, that's the only thing. If they come bot with me, then it's like, just, it's kind of pointless. They should just be sitting in mid here. Just pushing mid down. And then, trying to get that tower. So, staring at the minimap here, honestly, I'm just staring at the minimap. I want to put my controller back down there. Fizz is kind of trying to catch people a little bit alongside me. But like, this is perfect. Guys, stay mid. They send 2 bot for me. Hey, if they send all these people for me, this is good. Then you just fight the mid, you know? But we're not playing it very well. We keep coming down. We don't want to come down. We can alternatively we can go for the Baron as well, but that's more risky, you know. I don't really want to put my team in that spot because I know they'll mess it up. They'll mess it up bad. Every time. Every single time. So now we push mid. Come on. Don't farm the jungle. Look, they sent someone down for me and I've killed Pantheon and I'm getting creep boxed so hard and losing so much health. Holy crap, that's so bad for me to take that much damage though. Alright, fine. I'll do the alternative here, which is if my team can't group and force a fight, I'll just rotate and fight them. There you go. I mean, it's not like I did much there at all, really. Actually, do we want to do Nash? No, don't do Nash, don't do Nash. We'll do mid. Mid is easier because they lost their wave clear in Vel'Koz. Actually, I can just go bot here. Holy crap, okay. Oh, that was cheeky. Good dodge by Fizz. God damn it. Now I can't push bot anymore, can I? Can I 2v1 this? I might be able to. I might be trolling here. Ah! So close. So close. I think that's still worth it as long as I don't get Baron here. I don't think they will though. Do I want to go Control Wards or do I want to get my Guardian Angel? I actually think I would prefer to have Control Wards and go Ravenous. Get in there, boys. I mean, we gave that for free. I don't think we should have done that. I think we played that one very passively. It's okay, though. It's okay. So, by breaking down this tower in the bot side, we have opened up an inhibitor, which makes it easier for me to now go into that bot side and actually get that inhib down. I really don't want to fight now though. They're fighting, aren't they? Yeah, now's not a good time to be doing nothing, really. What? I can't defend 1v5, and if I go for this and hit... We'll lose a game if I don't. I'm pretty sure we'll lose a game here. Shit in hell. If we just had these two up, this will be fine. Why is Lux dead as well now? Do we just lose the game because we just suicided? Just 3 of us suicided? One by one by one? I actually think that lost us the game. Yeah, it's lost us the game. Incredible. Actually incredible. We genuinely lost the game in 2 minutes because we just inted 3 times in a row. That's actually shocking to me, guys. That's actually shocking to me. Well, I'm going to give a cheeky honour to Caitlyn. Well, she did throw the game in the end, didn't she, actually? You know what, but it's not about how you play, it's your attitude. And she had a decent attitude. That sucks. But I think we played well. I was happy with how we played that game. You know what's funny, actually? I died to a tick of Leandries, which killed me, and then they set up for the Baron. Imagine that. A tick of Leandries killed me. That's like, what? 30 damage or something like that? But still, obviously, that's not why we lost. But I hope you still learn how to play Shaco, because I think, you know, this was a bit weird. There's more I could have done to control my team as well. When Kael's death, Caitlyn's death, Lux's death right at the end there, the Baron play as well. These are all things that if I communicate with my team, I can prevent them. So with the Baron play, if I'm like, yo, go in, stop them, you can fight them. They didn't even want to go for it for some reason, so we give Baron for free, which I really don't think we needed to do. Yeah, we really did not need to give that Baron for free. I mean, they don't actually have anyone who can tank it. They're not tanky at all. So yeah, we definitely could have contested that Baron. But you know, if I pinged them in, whatever, but I didn't. I sat back and let them do their own thing, and what their thing was you know, the bad call in the end. So I could have changed that. And those 3 deaths are the same thing. If Kael was pushed out that far, so it's like 0 reason for her to be there. Literally 0 reason. Like I cannot, in my brain, I generally can't come up with a good reason why you'd be in that position. Likewise with the Caitlyn, there's just no reason to be there. And then Lux dies defending the tower instead of waiting for our team to get in. And it's like, you know, you're gonna that's gone, right? Let that go. That's already gone. You've lost that. You've got 2 teammates are dead. Let that go and just try and defend further in, so you don't just lose the whole bloody game. But we did. But either way, like, there's so clear, obvious mistakes, and that's like, you have 2 ways of looking at it. First way is my team sucks and we need all hell, whatever. The second way is, well, was there anything I could have done to prevent that? Not saying it's my fault, but what could I do? And the answer is, if I see Kael in a mindless position, which is just the dumbest thing in the history of mankind, why don't I just ping her back? If I see Caitlyn pushing out in a similar vein, what are you doing there? You're achieving nothing. Just ping her back. Spam ping her. You know, even if they don't listen, 1000%, you cannot argue against the point that you give yourself a better chance of winning if you communicate that kind of thing. Doesn't mean they're going to listen to you every single time, but you can't do worse than that, you know. It can't be worse than that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you learned some things about Shaco and, you know, just, yeah, I hope you found the video useful. Thumbs up if you liked it. You can subscribe to me for more. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Shadwell, and I will see you in my next video.